Hope you're well. Welcome to my channel. If you've not been here before, it's where I talk about twin flames, and these are the readings for February 2021 by sign. You can look at these readings as a whole, so they've all got advice that's worth listening to, no matter which sign you are. You could, if you wanted to, break it down by your sun, moon, rising sign, or where you've got a strong aspect on your chart to a particular sign. So you might find that some are more beneficial than others to you at this current time. But like I say, you can listen to all of them if you want. It's all good advice. My guides talk through me about everything twin flame. That's all they talk about. And so when they talk, it's all valuable for whoever's listening, because depending where you're at your process. So just to say that, so you got like probably 3 hours of listening if you wanted it. And just to set it in a couple of videos, this year is 2121, mirror numbers, we're 21st century, and this is about reunions this year, so that's what's coming up. So always just focus on vibration, because vibration is where is the core of the whole thing. It is the focus of the whole thing that you're going through. It's just to know that with everything. And what else did I want to say? There's a video I've put out about my channel, what it's about, if you want to watch that. I'm going to put one out about the readings that I do shortly, hopefully soon. I've got questions that people have given me on some of the readings I put out recently, and I'm going to be doing videos on those soon as well. So if it hasn't come up yet, it's just because I haven't had time yet, but I'm doing all the questions that come up. If you've got a question, you can post it below in the comments and I'll do a video on it if I've got time, or if it's really easy, I'll just answer the question. General questions only, obviously not on personal stuff, because that would mean doing a personal reading. And what else? And I've put out I have a Facebook page which I hid for a while, and I've opened that up again. And that's if you were a liker of that, you're still liking it, because everyone's still on there that was. So just to be aware that I'm going to be posting on there little bits and pieces occasionally, things that come up that I just don't really warrant a video. And but I've got to, it's up and it's viewable, but I haven't dusted it off, so it does need a bit of polishing up. So there's nothing on there right now at the moment, I don't think, but much to look at right now. But I'm going to get that all sorted out as well, so that's back up and running properly. So that's just it. Hope you enjoy the readings, and like I say, if you wanted to book a personal reading or session, the details are in the description box below, where you can contact me about that. Okay, lots of love, take care, bye. So this is your reading for February 2021. So this reading is for twin flames of the Libra variety for February 2021. And you've got to remember, 2021 is not 2021, it's 2121. So we're in mirror numbers. And this year is all about reunions, because that's what mirror numbers are about. So let's have a look for Libra. Somehow these mirror numbers are really important to Libra right now. That's why they're shouting it out. It's all about partnership. We know that about Libra. But maybe particularly this month, it's going to apply like it's never applied before to you, or the Libra you know. Let's see what they're going to come up with. I've got the Six of Pentacles showing up in my head. Six of Pentacles is about somebody reaching out in the physical world. Compromise being made, connection being made, communication, talking, shaking of hands, coming to agreements, that kind of stuff with another person. Partners as well, so it could be business partners we could be talking about as well. That word partners is not always a love connotation, but let's have a look and see what they've got for Libra. Sun. So we've got loads of good energy around Libras this month. Really high energy, really positive energy, feeling really good energy, feeling really strong. Queen of Cups, go with the flow. and how that's relating to the sun is that it's going to be a month where you're going to find things showing up for you that are really good as well in relation to how you feel. So it's going to be maybe a bit of a breeze even this month. It's going to feel good. It's going to bring good stuff. 3 of Cups, which is joy and happiness. So you're really in the zone this month, Libra. You've got a lot of work that's been done, they're saying. So you really have increased your vibration. You have brought it up. You are feeling good. You are moving with the flow. You are in the zone. Oh, look, 6 Pentacles. Something's showing up. So this is somebody making contact in the physical world. It's all good stuff, I have to say. It just feels like it's going to be, whatever it is, it's going to be right for you. Again, I cannot say at this point if it's love or if it's something else. For everybody, it might be something different, but it's going to be something good showing up in terms of somebody making contact with you, somebody coming onto the scene, some new venture perhaps. 7 of Wands in the centre, which is resistance. So let's have a look at what they're going to say. An ending in the 9 of Swords. Ending of the mental paradigm, of the stress factor. Ending of the worry. Ending of the feeling like you're going to be picked on or taken down. Or that something's going to turn bad. Because this is talking about the resistance that comes from feeling like that. But like they say, everything's good for you that's showing up. That's showing up because of who you've become. So what in relation to that is not going to go bad unless there's resistance, which is the 7 of Wands. Resistance comes from feeling bad. So I don't think you're going to feel bad though. The Lovers, divine love. So for some of you, it's going to be divine love showing up from that place of joy. Ace of Cups, unconditional love. Wow. So you're going to, for others, it's going to be the same. It's unconditional love. It's divine love showing up from this really good vibration, from this feeling good, and head over heart. So this is just a reminder. You've got Temperance underneath, which is the connection between twins. So the fact that you're connected energetically. So just remember that, because when something shows up physically, so twins showing up, we're just reading it like this because it's so, look at that. That's what they're saying. If something shows up in the physical dimension from your feeling good, then you need to stay in the zone. So physical things, physical dimension takes you out of awareness of your vibration because you're having to deal again in the physical world. You're having to maybe talk to somebody, interact with somebody, think about that other person and what they're thinking or what they're saying, what they're offering, what they're asking for. And all that is taking you into the head, right? Whenever you have a communication, it takes you into your head. So just notice when you have communication coming in that it does that. And in the head, where the thoughts are, is where resistance is. So you don't want to start cording yourself to your thoughts in relation to what comes in and starting to think, oh, they're saying that, I wonder if they mean that. They said that, but they've said things like that before, and maybe I shouldn't trust them because they've been like, this kind of thought is fearful thought. So you want to make sure that you're keeping yourself in the broader perspective and aware of the thoughts that are going on inside your head and not cording yourself into worry, shame, blame, guilt, feeling bad in any way, fear in any way. Because if you cord yourself into it, what you get shows up from fear. So you're always in charge of this process that you're going through. You're always the willing participant. You came here to do this. You came here to overthrow the mental paradigm of stress and of fear and of worry and of taking yourself out of your feeling good place with thoughts that you have. You came here to release and clear and move beyond that program, the mental program. So remember that. Remember that, because it's really important here that you don't bring up the resistance and go back into fear. You're connected to somebody through everything. You're connected through the mind, you're connected through the heart, you're connected through the energy. So often twin flames, they forget about the mind. They know it's about the heart. They know it's about unconditional love. They know it's about feeling. but they don't remember it's about the mind, and what doesn't go on in the mind is as important as what does go on in the heart. So you've got to keep your focus clear here in what you're feeding back to the one that you're connected to. Everything, when you're connected to a twin flame, when you're in a twin flame connection, feeds back to the other twin. Every thought, every feeling, every quaver in the vibration, every sinking down into worry or grief or loss of hope or misunderstanding or lost expectation. But so does every joy, every happiness, every feeling of open-heartedness, every leap in your vibration into higher energy feed also back to your twin. So look at what you're feeding back. Look at it in you for what you want to manifest, and look at it what you're feeding back for what you want from them. Because you're in it together, and you've got to manage this together. And it's about noticing that energy that flows between you, which is what it probably didn't before, which is why it went out in the first place, because you weren't in awareness, and now you're in awareness. So stay in awareness. Let's go on the Seven of Wands. Masculine energy, Emperor, so the masculine twin flame returning. Can we say it's definitely this month? Well, all these readings that I do, you've got to remember these are twin flame energies. My guides talk about what you need to know. You'll need to know it at some point. Maybe you need to hear it this month, right? To get ready for what's coming. Temperance underneath. Brand new communication in the Ace of Swords, so it is coming at some point. And remember, you can be looking at these for you if you're Libra, for your twin if they're Libra. Three of Cups, justice coming out on Three of Cups. So joy is the only right place to be. That's the only right place to ever be, contrary to whatever else it is you're being asked to be in. Whatever showing up for you that's trying to make you be in some other kind of energy. Draw away from it. Don't focus on it. Let it go. Don't get tangled up in that web of fear that shows up around twins. Let go, let go, let go. Two people coming out on the Lovers, divine love. So that's what they're talking about. Your reunion, and everything's always about reunion. The Sun, letting go in the mind. So you got to a good place. Acknowledge that good place that you've got to. Acknowledge the feeling good that you feel. Acknowledge that you've let go of a lot, but don't focus on what you've let go of. Just know that you've let go of a lot. See that that is never to be revisited again, not in your mind, not in your heart, not anywhere. That's a closed door, that you can't go backwards again, that you've got to stay in the feeling good because the feeling good feels good. And then keep moving forward from the feeling good. You don't have to race forward, you don't have to run forward. All you need to do is stay in the same feeling good. And ending down there on the Two of Swords, major endings, the Tower, which is all about the a major ending coming about, and it's coming out on the head over the heart. So what you're ending here is the paradigm of head over heart. You're ending that working through the mind, and you're going towards working from just the heart, which means a state of no mind, not letting yourself, your mind run crazy circles. Your mind can run rings round you, you know, if you let it, and it'll have complete charge of your process. But you've got away from that, so you know that, so don't go back to that. Queen of Cups, and we've got Eight of Pentacles showing up. So Eight of Pentacles is work. It's also words, healing words. You can see the man is writing a letter down there at his desk. So, and the work, like we say, twin flames, it's always about reunion. So if you go with the flow, with the feeling good, you'll get that communication coming in, because they say it here. Ace of Cups and rebirth. So you've got the Empress coming out on the unconditional love. So that's love. Love, 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 love. Right? And it's like the big one. It's the big one in terms of love, because a lot of things look like love, but they turn out not to be love. And this is love that turns out to be love. Ace of Cups is what that is. So it's just a massive energy of loveliness. Six of Pentacles. And then you've got masculine and feminine coming together in the Chariot for new lessons. So this person that's coming forward, it's the masculine and the feminine that are coming together. They're coming together to take new lessons moving forward together. All about love, heart-opening love, and unconditional love. And in that there is never any resistance. So remember, stay away from your mind. Nine of Swords, energy, connection happens through the mind. So what you've got to have going on in your mind then is words of love, isn't it? And it doesn't have to be, we're not talking romance. We're not talking anything in terms of, because romance is always making vows and, I'll do this if you do that. And if you're this to me, I'll be that to you. And then you start setting agendas, and then people start writing up contracts, and before you know it, you've got all these rules and regulations that completely push out the heart. So what you need in the head about love is freedom thoughts and freedom wishes. So I wish you to feel as good as I feel. I want you to feel as happy as I do. I want you to thrive. I want you to feel free. I want you to feel unencumbered by constraints that society puts on you or that love has put on you in the past. So these are the kind of thoughts that you want going around in your head. You want to grow that heart energy by having your head empty of thoughts that pin anything down into a small karmic shaped sized box, which is not what you are. Ace of Wands, brand new energy coming out. So that's right at the end there, brand new energy. So that's it for Libra. And I'll be back with the next one soon. Lots of love.